The honor of calling Senator Barack Obama to congratulate him, please, to congratulate him on being elected the next president of the country that we both love.
The concession speech. It's an electoral tradition in which the defeated candidate publicly accepts the results and congratulates their rival. In a normal year, this would have happened already. But so far, President Trump has refused to concede to winner Joe Biden.
Biden is going to come to office whether Trump gives a speech conceding or not. Here's a rich tradition that helps make possible the peaceful transition from one candidate to another.
Sometimes, these events act as a kind of last hurrah, like Richard Nixon's concession to John F. Kennedy.
I was going to say that I thought we'd had the last rally of the campaign, but here we go again.
At other times, the losing candidate is literally too tired to speak.
My voice isn't up to par, and I shouldn't be making very many comments, and I won't.
In case Trump does eventually concede, we looked at some recent history for pointers to show him how it's done. Step 1, accept defeat.
I have just called President Obama to congratulate him on his victory.
And I have just sent the following telegram to President Nixon. Congratulations on your victory.
There's nothing in the Constitution that requires a loser to concede, or for that matter, a winner to give a victory speech. The idea of sending a concession started apparently in 1896 when William Jennings Bryan sent a telegraph to William McKinley congratulating him.
In closely contested races, these speeches can act as an official surrender, where one side declares an end to the fighting.
So the Democrats, as they keep touching the ballot.
Take the 2000 election. Al Gore called George W. Bush to concede, but called again to take back that concession.
Tens of thousands of votes, known as hanging chads, proving impossible to tally.
After several weeks of recounting, the Supreme Court's ruling in Bush v. Gore gave Florida to Bush, and with it, the presidency.
Rarely has it ever been this close.
Good evening. Just moments ago, I spoke with George W. Bush and congratulated him on becoming the 43rd President of the United States. And I promised him that I wouldn't call him back this time.
Gore gave what I think was a very remarkable, very statesmanly speech.
Let there be no doubt, while I strongly disagree with the court's decision, I accept it. I accept the finality of this outcome.
It's also a chance to show you're a good sport.
I have no bitterness, no rancor at all. I say to the president as a fellow politician that he did a wonderful job.
I was thinking on the way down the elevator, tomorrow will be the first time in my life I don't have anything to do.
Losing as an incumbent president like Trump can be a particularly humbling experience. Here's how Jimmy Carter conceded to Ronald Reagan.
I promised you 4 years ago that I would never lie to you, so I can't stand here tonight and say it doesn't hurt. The people of the United States have made their choice, and of course I accept that decision.
That brings us to step 2. Give a call for unity to remind your supporters that the country comes before the party.
I urge all Americans who supported me to join me in not just congratulating him, but offering our next president our goodwill and earnest effort to find ways to come together.
McCain has a sense for the history of the moment, and he understands what this means particularly to African Americans.
Senator Obama has achieved a great thing for himself and for his country. I applaud him for it.
George H.W. Bush, another one-termer, used the moment to urge support for President-elect Bill Clinton.
I just called Governor Clinton over in Little Rock and offered my congratulations. He did run a strong campaign. I wish him well in the White House. I ask that we stand behind our new president.
Step 3. Celebrating the process and the peaceful transference of power is very important. Hillary Clinton did as much when she urged her followers to accept Donald Trump's victory after a brutal campaign.
Donald Trump is going to be our president. We owe him an open mind and the chance to lead. Our constitutional democracy enshrines the peaceful transfer of power. And we don't just respect that, we cherish it.
They can still look back and say, this is democracy at work. You know, our system is still functioning. The system is greater than I am as a person.
I want the country to know that our entire administration will work closely with his team to ensure the smooth transition of power.
Finally, step 4. Pledge to keep fighting and leave your supporters with some words of hope.
Don't lose faith. What you did made a difference, and building on itself, we go on to make a difference another day. I promise you, that time will come.
If you can say something that will reconcile your own voters with the outcome, or that can ease the transition from one party to another party.
This loss hurts, but please never stop believing that fighting for what's right is worth it.
Victory in gracious concession speeches is truly emblematic of the strength of American democracy.
There is important work to be done, and America must always come first. So we will get behind this new president and wish him well.
And that's how you give a concession speech.
Thank you, and good night, and God bless America.
God bless America.
God bless you.
You guys are the best. Thank you so much.